Halloween. This is going to be a general read for Gemini for November 2nd through November 14th. I wanted to say happy Halloween, happy Mexican Day Dead, happy All Souls Day. And yes, we don't need that. And so, yeah, I did a little costume for all the videos. And I did vote last week, so I got my vote sticker. So yeah, the elections are going on here in the States, but we still have readings to do and we need a break from all that nonsense anyway. So yeah, again, my name is Malessea or Melissa. I also go by Artemisia. So yeah, we're gonna get into your energy in just a second, Gemini. As always, I've pre-shuffled your cards. Um, and if you're not watching this live, you can feel free to fast forward through me pulling the cards if that's something that you want to do. But again, it's a general reading. You can cover anything from love to work to family to platonic friendships, health, however it resonates for you, if it does. And please always feel free to let me know in the comments down below if it does for you. So, all right, let's get into it. Gemini. All right. I hope everyone is doing well and has a good day or night when you see this. A little bit of music, not too much. All right, Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. What is Gemini to see? What is Gemini to know? November 2nd. November 14th. Gemini. What is Gemini to see? What is Gemini to know? Gemini. What is Gemini to see? What is Gemini to know for the highest good? November 2nd through the 14th. Gemini. What is Gemini to see? What is Gemini to know for the highest good? Gemini. What is Gemini to see? What is Gemini to know for the highest good? November 2nd through the 14th. Gemini. Messages for Gemini. What does Gemini need to see? What does Gemini need to know for their highest good? November 2nd through the 14th, Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Okay, one more card. Messages for Gemini. What does Gemini need to see? What does Gemini need to know for their highest good? Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. All right. Let's get these out of the way. All right, so Gemini, you can look at the first row as energy starting around November 2nd. It's not exactly a little bit of last week, our past weekend, and into this week, and the upcoming week, the upcoming weekend, the following weekend. Okay. November 2nd to the 14th. You get it. All right. So, yeah, so you got Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Wheel of Fortune upright, Judgment upright, Five of Pentacles upright, the Star in reverse, and Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so with the Nine of Pentacles here in reverse, this is an energy of possibly not feeling supported in some way. It'll be different for everybody. Not having your vision or your focus or skill determination at the best place it can be, Gemini. Because when you see The Nine of Pentacles in the upright position. She's in control. She's got all the resources that she needs. She has a gentleman behind her, a scribe or somebody willing to help her. She has a falcon on her arm that represents the focus and skill and determination. Okay, but it was in reverse or upside down. So that's why I was saying it could be a feeling of not enough support or not feeling abundant in some way, and the focus or vision, determination, off a little bit. All right, Gemini, but it doesn't last long because then you have the Wheel of Fortune here. So the Wheel of Fortune, the upright position, is a great energy, all about movement and control. And this card represents the seasons, passing of time, but it's just a really beautiful card about having possibilities and moving forward here in a good way. All right, Gemini, and then you have the Judgment card here. So the Judgment card is, saying that something possibly needs to be resurrected or rebirthed in some way. So this card, there's a little damage to it, but I think you can still see. That's why you always put your incense out when you're done, FYI. But you see this man in a grave, and there's a gentleman at the top coming down to come wake him up, okay? In a traditional tarot, like the Rider Waite deck, like the little cards that I have, the Judgment card has a bunch of people in their graves, and angel is blowing a horn for them to wake up. So you think of the traditional um, Judgment Day in the Bible or something like that. Okay, so it's about are you worthy enough to go into the next life or heaven or whatever you want to call it, okay? But it's just a card here about some new beginning, something being reborn, okay? And then you have the Five of Pentacles up right here. So this can talk about a feeling of being left out in the cold in some way, looking for hope, looking for refuge, looking for a warm place, whether it's physical or in the 5D spiritual, emotional sense. Now, it could be because it's following the Judgment card that something was weighed and judged, almost like the Justice card, and it possibly made you, Gemini, feel like you were left out in the cold looking for a refuge, or the person you're dealing with, a general situation. It doesn't have to be you per se, but it can be. And this also leads to a feeling of lack of hope and inspiration, okay, because the Star card is in reverse. It's like this for you. But when the Star card is upright, she has her hand over her heart, her other hand is open to the universe. She's looking up at the sky. She's hopeful. She has inspiration, okay? But it's in reverse or upside down. So it's a feeling of lack of inspiration in some way. And it makes sense following feeling left out in the cold here. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This can be that you haven't put enough work into something, Gemini, or it can say that you weren't feeling recognized at work or recognized in a relationship or a project or whatever it is, because it is in the reverse, okay? So when he's upright here, he's putting in the long hours and the effort slaving away at whatever he's working on, and he has the guidance of the animals and being outside and they're favoring him, okay? But when it's in reverse, like I said, it's something about either not putting in enough work or not feeling valued at work or valued in some way. But let's get some confirmation cards and see what else comes up for you, Gemini. Just give me a moment here. What is Gemini to see? What is Gemini to know? Understand. Continue, Gemini. What is Gemini to see? What is Gemini to know? Understand. Gemini, what is Gemini to see? November 2nd. Oops, we got one flipper. Hold on. Oh, take flippers. Okay, one more. Gemini. Messages for Gemini. What does Gemini need to see? Gemini. All right. So I see right off the bat, you have two star cards in reverse. It's not directly over the other star card, but let's get into it in order and see how it goes, okay? So Gemini, you have the Tower in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, and the Star in reverse, okay? Um, so yeah, with the Tower in reverse, this can be a resistance to some kind of change, a resistance to new information or enlightenment coming to you or the person you're dealing with, a general situation. And when it's confirming the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Pentacles upright, it could be this resistance to change or new ideas, enlightenment, new information. It is because you don't feel in the recent past or currently some type of support. You don't feel abundant. You don't feel like you have all the resources. You feel left out in the cold here. So let me show you. Okay, so when the Tower card is in reverse, that's when I was saying it's the resisting change. Okay, so when it's upright here, you see these people falling out of this tower that's falling apart, and there's these little gold coins falling on them. That's the enlightenment, and the lightning hitting the top of the tower is just metaphor for your crown chakra. Okay, so that's that new information and enlightenment when it's upright like this, and it can be some type of sudden abrupt change. It can be a small change. It can be a big change. Okay, but when it's in reverse like that with these other two cards, um, it's just explaining why there's this resistance to this change or was before. Because you don't have a scribe yourself, you don't have enough pentacles, and you feel left out in the cold and you're looking for refuge. Okay? Now with the Knight of Swords in reverse, this is a little bit of stagnant energy. Can be a slowing down because the Knight of Swords is one of the fastest moving knights in tarot normally when he's in the upright position, okay, but it is reversed. So when it's confirming the Wheel of Fortune upright and the Star in reverse, you are starting to have this beautiful movement with the Wheel of Fortune and this control and this passion, right? But something stopped that, and that was the Judgment card, right? Something was weighed and judged, and maybe it wasn't ready to be reborn yet, or it wasn't chosen to. It wasn't meant to be reborn. Now, also with the Knight of Swords in reverse over the Star card in reverse, um, when this, it's like a comparison of a fast movement normally, move forward and then not moving forward. And that's what also caused the Star card in reverse, losing that inspiration and hope. So these are just confirming what we already talked about. Okay. And then I finally wanted to show you both of the stars in reverse. Okay. So that's like double confirmation. But it's not a horrible thing. It doesn't mean it's going to stay like that forever, Gemini. As we know, Geminis can be, have their hands in a lot of different projects, a lot of different pots in the kitchen. When the star is in reverse over the judgment upright and eight of pentacles, this is basically saying that possibly the reason why something wasn't rebirthed also was because there wasn't enough work put into it. There wasn't enough work put into this rebirth. It could be a rebirth of something that you wanted, or just a general restart of something, and there wasn't enough work put in, or the work wasn't appreciated, and that's what led you to again feel upside down and you can't find your hope or your inspiration, your creativity. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely not a horrible reading, but it's not an easy one to hear. I know we all have that at different times. I want to get one more card about possible solution to this before we get to the oracle cards, because I mean, of course, it's different for everyone, and you might already know what the solution is. But let's just see if we can get one more for you. Just give me a second here, Gemini. Gemini. Final message, additional message, final message. What is Gemini? What does Gemini need to see? What does Gemini need to know? So, November 2nd. What's the solution to the current situation? Okay, so you got the Ten of Wands in the upright position. This is talking about 10, right, is completion, but it's also an ending. That something has to end to be a new start, obviously, right? Um, but also in this card, in this deck, the energy from this card is a little bit of overwork again and not maybe being appreciated in some way. Because this is saying not enough work or not being appreciated. And this is a little bit of the opposite, okay? So he's almost at his little castle here at the end. But in this deck, the wands are ahead of him instead of being behind him. And so it's almost like he doesn't even know how far he's come and that he can put that behind him. Okay. So there has to be some type of balance here, Gemini. I'm just thinking about how different the other card looks in the other deck. But we have to go with what we have here because that's the energy, right? Um, so maybe Gemini, a way to find your new hope and inspiration and respark your creativity is definitely putting in the hard work, but not overworking yourself to the point where you don't even realize how far you've come. Okay, so it's just a balance. All right. So now let's get you your oracle cards before you go. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. Gemini. Gemini. Additional messages for Gemini. What is Gemini going to see? What's Gemini going to know? Per second. Gemini. Gemini. What's Gemini to see? What's Gemini to see? What is Gemini to know? Okay, whoa. So you've got the weasel card. It's so cute. And it says, be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. I mean, yeah, I think that definitely goes with just being balanced, right? Like if you're not taking care of yourself, um, you're not taking, you're not aware of your body, you're not aware of your spirit, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be one or the other, or it can be both, or not any of them. But it's just really saying slow down a little bit and just observe where you are. All right, let's get you another one real quick. I love these little animal oracle cards. They're so cute. My good friend gave this to me. Anyway. All right. Give me 1 second. Okay. I don't messages for Gemini. What is Gemini? What's Gemini? Okay, you got the horse king, and it says assistance and control. So that's we can take the obvious meaning from it before we look at the book, right? It's possibly saying, Gemini, you need some type of assistance and possibly giving up your control to somebody else, even if it's temporary. But I could be wrong. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Hosea. Card. Says the horse king always comes to lead you the power to go to. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Let me start again. Whoa. The horse king always comes to lend you the power to go the distance, forging ahead whatever the weather. You will most certainly reach your perfect destination with this noble ally. He lets you know that some person or circumstance wrought through synchronicity will certainly appear to help you with your endeavors. You aren't meant to go this part of the journey alone. This is also important time to delegate authority to others so that they may assist you. Currently, you're magnetic to powerful people who are in a position to help you make your dreams come true. The Horse King asks that you remain open to those who are sent to aid you. You can be assured that you will be lifted up and will ride high in victory. The challenge of the Horse King card wants to know why you think you can do everything by yourself. Keeping control of everything around you is counterproductive and exhausting. You may lose an important opportunity if you insist on being stubborn. The Horse King is patient, however, he will wait for you to come to your senses and accept the help you need. You won't be able to reach your goal otherwise. Okay, right on the bell there. We're almost done here. It says, yet the Horse King says that all it takes is a decision to jump on his back, ask for help, and graciously allow yourself to be carried to your destination. Let go of control, and amazing things can happen for you. Yeah, so that's what I was saying before about definitely letting go of control and asking for assistance when you can. And I think that definitely goes very nicely with taking care of yourself, Gemini, being still, being aware of your body, your spirit, everything around you, and saying, okay, maybe I do need a little bit of help in this one thing or whatever. Let me give up a little bit of control, even if it's temporary. Okay. So yes, just put everything back the way it was. So that is the end of your reading, Gemini. As I always say, if you're interested, you don't have to. I take a picture of all the cards here, and I'll be putting it on my Facebook page under the Gemini reading is the first comment. So you can just click, go in the the description box below. Click my website, click Facebook, and then it'll be on there if you want to check it out. Yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for your support and for watching. And I hope you have a beautiful day or night whenever you see this. And yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to do another reading tonight or wait until the morning. We'll see how the energy goes and how the little rat doggies that I love are acting. But if this is where we part, I will see you guys later. All right, take care. Thanks.